Hello, everyone. Today, as you can see, we are going to be doing some building. And I know in the thing it says we're building a castle. I guess technically we're building a palace. Found out the difference after I put that in, so sorry about that. Um, so if you're looking for a medieval castle, that is not what we're building. Unfortunately, today we are building a palace. We are actually going to be trying to replicate a specific palace. The one we are trying to replicate is the Potsdam City Palace in Potsdam, Germany. And this is going to be for our Kingdom of Rhineland, their main palace. So basically, that's what we're going to be building today and what we're going to be trying to replicate. I will give you guys a heads up. I usually have built in the past family houses. So this is kind of a new thing for me, but I wanted to give them a kind of palace of their own. And so we're going to start this one today. So we are on the where I usually have their castle. I moved them somewhere else while we're building. This is the 64 by 64 in Windenburg that the what's the family that lives here? They're the ones that have the dad that's evil and probably offed his wife and the three kids, and then the son Max is kind of like a little hellspawn. I forget the name, but I'm sure you guys remember the family. But yes, we are building on that lot today, and so I'm just gonna pull up my reference photos in here. Okay. And so this, just to give you a little background on the palace that we're replicating, like it said, it's Potsdam City Palace in Germany. It is a Baroque style. It was actually heavily damaged during World War II, and then re they finished rebuilding it in 2013. But it's very pretty. It's rather simplistic, like a lot of Baroque styles. It is very much boxy, but you're gonna find that I think with most palaces, especially Baroque style ones. But we are just gonna get started, and so I'm gonna start up here. Got this. Bring that back a few. Two, three, four. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's off a little. Okay. This. And then let's center this a little bit better. Whoop. No. Need to tilt above to do this. Okay. I hate it when it does that. Bring that forward. Okay. And then that might be actually a bit much. I may want to take this and move it over here. Move this here. We'll move that there and move that there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Darn it. Well, why don't we just do the difference? Put that there. Move one of those back. Move this. Move this. Why are you? There we go. Okay, so then what it does is it then goes to the back. Oh, did it seriously do what I think it just did? It did. Okay. Now the fun part of this build is going to be that I technically am going to need to do a rounded edge at one point. We do not have those, as many of you know, so it's going to be more octagon looking. Let's instead, though, dun, 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 dun. And we're just building the outside right now. I will go through and do the interior probably on another stream. We'll see. But I will say that the interior that we're going to build is definitely going to look different than the actual palace's interior, just because one, I don't think I can get all that custom content, but two, I'm going to do it to kind of be based on our royal family, whereas the palace that it's based off of right now is actually, I believe, used as a parliament palace or a parliament building. Let me double check this real quick. Yes, so according to the Wikipedia, it serves as the House of Parliament of the federal state of Brandenburg. I apologize. My German is not great. My ancestors would be very upset. But yeah. So, Now what we're going to do is try and do this back area. Now this back area is part of the area that they had to completely, basically, not completely redo, but redo a whole bunch of, because during World War II, it got bombed really badly. And then during the time that they were under Russian occupation, during the Soviet Union, it got more destroyed. So, I'm going to take and place that. Actually, no, not like that. We want to just place this. Where do we want this? We want this around here. I am going to do that. And then I'm just going to take and sledgehammer all of this. And I'm going to figure out, we are somehow going to make this work, because I want to try, or at least try and make this work. And I think we have enough space for what I want to do. I'm being a bit ambitious with this because, again, I haven't actually built a palace before, so we shall see how this works. So what it's going to do... Okay, actually I did need that. So it connects there. And then tilt it down. About right here is where we want the bump out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, 1, 2, 3, 4. From there. And to those of you wondering what the heck she's doing, I promise I have somewhat of a plan. I would show you guys a picture of the palace, but I'm still learning how to use Twitch in some ways, so I'm not sure how to do that. 1, 2. Oh, no, that's fine. Okay. There we go. I mean, it's not completely curved like we'd like, but unfortunately that's kind of the best we're gonna get with this. Just because we do not have rounded walls, although I did see a rumor online that we might be getting them, but I am not holding my breath because I've heard that rumor before and then I was disappointed, so as much as I'd like to believe it, I'm not gonna hold my breath. Okay. Do 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 do. bring this ever so slightly forward. And we're going to bring this ever so slightly forward. No. There we go. And then we are going to remove those walls. Okay, and that's kind of the shape that we want for there. Now, let's see here. So this is kind of disconnected, actually. And this is only one story. So when we go up here, no. Pull this forward a little bit more. Let me check the front area. And then we're going to pull this front area forward as well. And then here. And it is 3 stories for these, except for this part, which is just one. And I actually want to make sure, what wall did I have? So for the bottom, we actually want that wall. But the other stories, we want higher walls. Oh, actually, we can't do that quite yet. Because I'm looking at the side view picture, so it looks like in certain areas it's going to bump out more than others. So up here is more of a little box, and then it goes in a bit. And then it keeps straight. This side as well. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll nix you. Get rid of this extra bit. And then we'll do the same for you. No. Okay. And then we can build from there. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not missing anything else within these pictures, because I know it's not going to be exact, but I'm trying to make it as close as I can. Okay, it actually looks like towards the back here it also does that, where it bumps in. Then in the back here we will push these in. We will get a different. Okay. Okay, and then here, I'm actually going to pull this back one and this back one where it meets. Kind of a weird shape, but it's a palace, so they have weird shapes. Okay, now we will go actually just going to do this. And all the way up and over. And there we go. There's the second and third. Wait. Oh, so this does have a second layer. It just doesn't have a third. Okay. Do. Delete that. Oh, for goodness sake. See, with the thing with this palace is it looks really cool, but it's a bit much. And then we have to decorate the outside. But it's gonna look really cool once it's done. We're just going to trust the process. I don't remember who says that. I think it's Little Simsy. But I could be getting mixed up. So I apologize if I have the wrong person. Da 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 da. And now the roof. Now the roof of this is pretty straightforward, like, well, kind of. So it looks like for here, and then a little one. Okay. And then it's again just some more. And again, just more of this. Like I said, it's a very simplistic looking roof. It's not very fancy, which is good for me because roofs. Now, this area's roof is where we're going to get interesting. Because it's super fancy. Why did I choose this one again? Because it looks pretty. Okay. So, we've got fencing here. We've got fencing around here, and then it's got a little something up there. Okay. So for the fencing, it's just like stone fencing like this. Looks like, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? This might work. Let's see how this looks. And then, then we've got the columns here. Actually, that's going to be further in. So like here and here. Oop, wrong column. And actually these columns are going to be this color. And then it's going to have small fencing down there. So where is one of those little small... No, that's too high. Yeah, that's what we want, but we want it in a different color. Oh, it's not going to color in the color that I want. Okay, what about, are there any other small, there's the one. No, that's too high too. We'll come back to that. So we've got that, and then we've got two more of these. No, not delete, delete. Oh, but that means that I've got this wrong, so this has to go. Oh. Well, it doesn't have to be exact. Okay. So looking at the picture, it looks like this is the best way that I'm going to get to looking the way that I want it to. One, two. But they've got no. No, we don't need that there. Okay, copy this. Bring it down here. Copy. Bring it down here. We're going to take this, and this, and this. I know, that was probably a... You're probably thinking, why did she make it so complicated? I realized it was complicated after I did it, but it looks the way that I want it to now. Now, we're going back and finding we need a small little one. Maybe this. Does this have the color that we want? Maybe. No. Yeah, that's what we want. And then, actually we do want this to be bigger. Maybe if we made this taller with some other, and then used, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, is we're just gonna make, ooh, we could do this. It's not an exact match, but let's do that. And we'll just, what we'll do instead is down here, we'll use this fence for down here. What is better fencing for this? Okay, so we've got that. Oh, and we can use this kind as the waving balcony or whatever for them. It's not what it actually is in the actual palace, but this is where we're kind of deviating a bit. So now what we need to do is make that. It's like a dome one on here. But let's move it so it's more centered. But what I want to Yes, that's what we want. But, okay, to do this, I guess we're going to have to make this one notch smaller. And so, didn't. Okay. And then on top of it, it has, well, actually, looks like that needs to be taller, so okay. So I do need to get this to do what I want. I need to. Why won't she go on top? It must be placed on floor. Okay. But it's gonna move those. Okay, well, I guess that's as tall as it's going to get. I'd like it to be taller, but it's not going to do what I want. So that'll have to work. Next, though, on top, there's a little, like, statue thing. There's 4 little statues around here, and then there's one on the top. So let's go into decorations and see what we can find that would fit for these. Well, actually, these decorations first. These little gargoyle things, but we don't want, well, I mean, no, that doesn't look like statues. It just looks like gargoyles. So, what about rooftop things? See, this kind of looks like it has a person on the very top, but where would this look better? This doesn't come in gold though, so no. Maybe if we did these and we like sized them down. Yeah, okay. Size you down. And now go through and decide what color we want them. Because in here it looks like they're like that shade. Yeah. Yeah, that looks okay. Alright then, so let's look at this. In the front, in the front now, we have to do some stairs. Because the first level is actually more like a basement level. So, let's get a platform here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted you to do. Crap. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? I guess if I move this away from the wall and then do that, yes. And then move it back into place. Ah! Hello, Pervy Panda. How are you? We are trying to do this platform, and I have not worked with platforms enough, apparently. You know what? We'll just do it this way. It's gonna, again, look a little bit different, but this will work. Now we need to get 2 big staircases. Actually, I'm gonna bring this in just a little bit more. 1, 2. And which stairs would we use? I mean, I'm tempted to use these ones, but it looks like the ones that they have are more of just like, kind of, yeah, like this. There. No, too far. Okay. Maybe not those stairs. Let's see, maybe these ones would do better. Yeah, those ones I think are gonna do better. Now. We need railing for the stairs, and it looks like, just bring this up a little bit more. Railing that they have is kind of like a metal railing. Again, this was probably part of the redone stuff that they had to do to put it back together because it got damaged. And so looks like it's like this, but then it has has like stones every so often. So let's see. That's too tall. There we go. All right. Next, we have the columns. that are in the front. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 10 columns. And they kind of have that Roman deco thing going on. Because the platform is there, it's gonna give me this weird. If I bring the down just a little, will it let me? No. Oh well. What if we bump some of this forward? And then we put this there. Will it show? Yes. But then we have to bump the whole thing forward. Try not to overcomplicate this, and I keep telling myself it doesn't have to be exact. We're just basing it on not making an exact copy. Let's see here. Do I want to do that? Yes, I want to do that. Okay, so that means that we've got to do that for the other levels. Let's go into this. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and then we've got to do something with this roof here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this, spin around there, bring this back a little more. Perfect. Well, kind of perfect. I do know that we're going to have to change the roof's coloring. Well, not so much its coloring, so to speak, but more of its kind of tile. Because the tile that they have is more of like, I guess kind of, it's like a metallic. Like this almost, actually. Which is kind of interesting. Oh, that looks pretty. I'm going to do that. But, yeah, this is the kind of roofing we want for this. They do have, like, it looks like solar panels and some glass panels on this. I don't know if we're going to do that with this. I think that that's probably something, well, obviously that's something that is rather new. I'm not sure if I really want to add those right now. Although we do have solar panels and it would bring down their house bills. Not that they really need their house bills taken down, but you know. So let's go back to these columns. Whoop. And they actually have more, but they can get them closer together and make it look different. I like this. I am going to change the color, though. I kind of want them to be just a plain, yeah. Do we want that or that? I think that looks a little bit better. So we're going to do this coloring. we're gonna have to put in like a million windows because this palace has a lot of windows. But let's see here. Let's see what else little things we need. It does have this. Oh, that's why. So I'm trying to see if this one is more accurate or if it's more of this one. I think this one is more of what they have, but they have it in a darker color. Yeah. Get this one. Okay. So, then the roof has little, up on the two sides it has these little gold statuette things. They're like gold plates. I think I have something that would work. And again, this doesn't have to be, and I keep having to remind myself, it doesn't have to be exact. I just want it to be close. Maybe. Really what it looks more like is that, let me see if I can find it. It looks like something like this, but I don't know. What we could do with this though is we could do this, and I think I'm gonna do this instead. On both sides. So duplicate this, and oh, there we go. I'm not sure though that I like, which color do I want? I think we'll just leave them with this one, yeah. And then they've got something in the middle that also has a special little thing. So that though, we're going to do this. There we go. And so we've got the little things in the front, and then the last little thing it has on it is it has a flag on the top of the roof, which makes sense. And so I'm going to put this flag, make it just a bit bigger, and put that there. Now, I want to eventually make flag recolors for each of the kingdoms, but I have to figure out how to do that first. I know there is a way to do it, but I haven't figured out how, so this will just have to do. Okay, now let's go into coloring some of this stuff. So this the bottom layers, they're kind of the bottom layer. That's the wrong thing. This is what I want. It's kind of like a just that's kind of it. It's a little different shade though. Maybe more like, no, it's a little too dark. Oh, this works. And then this is all like red brick. I'm going to see how that looks. I don't know though if we're going to do that. Or a reddish orangish brick. This is kind of the coloring that it is. It looks very schoolhouse to me though, is the thing. And I think this is because my old school, like my elementary school way back in the day, had this same kind of coloring. So I'm hesitant, but it is like the closest match. But then I'm like, well, again, doesn't have to be exact. Let's see here. Debating. What does this look like? I'm not sure about that either. You know what? I might just do that one. I think this is going to be okay. Yeah. Okay. And so then we've got to turn and do the back area. Now, interesting thing about this building is that majority of it is this orange, but then this back area that's been added on with the repairs is not the same color. And so I kind of want to keep that with it being a different color. Do, 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 do. And this in there. Okay, you've got that all. Okay, oop. There's missing over there. And there we go. Okay, so I've got all of the walls covered with something. Yes. Now we're going to start putting in windows and doors, and this may be difficult. Oh, I need to change that one as well. This one, though, needs to be more to match that. So let's do that for that one. Oh boy. Okay. Let's get a door for the front of the palace. Just not sure what door I want for it. Like, these kind of look like palace doors. And then windows. So they've got a bunch of windows that are not exactly this, but kind of this. They're a little bit closer to the, oh, that's not big enough though. Trying to find the closest that we have. These ones would be, but they're not gonna fit on that floor. But they're gonna fit on the other ones, so let's see what ones we can get for down here. These might be the best for down here. What about these ones? These ones too. What about, ooh. Yes, here we go. Okay, now we're just gonna be placing windows for a little while. Because like I said, this palace has a lot of windows, which I'm sure is really nice for sun and stuff like that, and getting a good amount of light and all of that, but for building, it is not as fun. And there. Okay. And 1, 2. And over here, we've got 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Over here there are 5. Okay, so 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one in, so then this needs, yeah. Whoop. I'll move that in a minute. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there. And I just realized I need to save. So we're gonna go and we're gonna save this. And this is the front so far. I mean, the front looks really nice right now. I'm going to go to my view of the side. View of the side is kind of the same when it comes to windows. There's a whole bunch. So we're just going to go to town. So 6 over here. And I don't think that wall needs any. Da-dun, 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 and da-dun. I know you guys are just watching me place windows right now. I'm sorry, but that unfortunately is what we need to do because that is part of this whole palace thing, is getting all of these windows in place. Fix that one. Okay. So many windows. So very many windows. And then we have to do the inside too. Okay. Why is it not? Oh, it needs to be further down, that's why. And we'll just put that there. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And now this side. And then we have those. So many windows. One, two, three, four. They only do 6. Okay. Fine. So, done. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. And then 1, da-dun, 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 da-dun. So many windows. But this should mean they should have a lot of nice natural light, right? I hope so. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Gonna save again. And then we're gonna go to the inside and give it windows. Wonder how many windows this thing has. Should have counted them. Oh well. Too late now. Well, I guess it's not too late. I could go back, but I don't think I want to go back and count all of these. I know that used to be, and I wonder if this is why there are so many windows, is that, and this though was in the UK, not in Germany, but there used to be a window tax. I kid you not. There was a window tax in England, and that's why there are some buildings, old English buildings, that you'll see that the windows are boarded up. Sounds like one of the most ridiculous things to me, but considering the time that this was going on was, I believe, the Georgian era, not really surprised because the Georgian era was an interesting time in the UK, money wise. There was good divide between the haves and the haves not. Also, there are weird taxes in every country. Every country has had at least one weird thing that people kind of look at and go, that doesn't seem right, but okay. And put a platform out here too. Oop, no, we want this one. Okay. Tilt up, get the stairs. Yeah, there we go. And then, no, we want the windows. Oh, we want those windows first, actually. Final stretch of windows. And then once we do all of the windows and stuff, I think at that point I can start looking how I want the interior. I mean, we've got some time to kind of figure out how I want to map up the interior. Now, the interior on the actual castle, I'm not going to duplicate. Oh, I've got to do windows on the back area too. Almost forgot about that. But then we can work on the interior layout and where to put things. And then this, let me look here. This is more of a So these ones need windows, but this is open, so. One, two. And then 1, 2, 3. the stairs. And then throw this here, throws that there. Put this here. Oop. Put this here. And put one of these. No, it's not gonna work. That one works though. Weather. Put this here. And we won't be able to do side ones with this one, but we can do just front and back. Let's get some let's change this color actually. Because what would be there? Well, you know what, let's just do these ones again. Two. Why are you not letting me? Because the stairs, there's that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, crud. It doesn't have flooring in here. Ah, shoot. Why doesn't it have flooring? Okay, that's better. Save again, so we don't have to do all of those windows again, but we are all done with the windows. Yay. Which means we can go in and we can start figuring out the interior and how we want the interior to look. So get this staircase in. Oop, not all the way, just like that. Yeah, that's what we want. And for now, let's just let's put these. These will not be the permanent railings because I don't actually like those railings, but I'm going to put them down as a, for now, railing model, whatever. I can't think of the right word, but yeah, they're not the permanent ones because I don't like those railings, but I want to work a little more on interior. But I need to have that there so I know where the stairs are in here, and then we've got to get stairs to the third level. So some here. Put some here. And there's going to be a wall here as well. And actually, what I want to do, if I can, is take that out. Yes. Excellent. And again, for right now, we're just going to throw in these railings. Oh crud, it took the whole floor. No, that's not what I wanted. I just wanted... Okay. I do it this way. No. It still won't. How do I get rid of just this half of the floor? Do I have to do that and then put this... I think I need to... I'm trying to remember how I've done this before. I think what I need to do is that and then this. So that part is taken out. And then I put this in. Can't intersect with fence. Oh yeah, I've got to take this fence out first. Dun, dun. Okay, and then the top floor, same thing. That's 2. Okay. One, two. Put this in there, there, and then, yes, there we go. So we've got all of that, and then put this in also for these stairs. And these stairs. Okay. And then back here, what I'm going to do, and I saw this recently, someone else do this, and I think it's a great idea. Put that and that there, and then make a little archway. Okay, so then, go back to this internal stuff, close this off. Okay, so I want this to be the throne room. Okay, I'm gonna throw some stuff down so that I know. I'm trying to remember their colors. Just a second, let me look that up. Blue. Okay, blue, 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 blue. So this is going to be the throne room, so I'm going to... That's not necessarily how the throne room is going to look, but that's how we're going to just throw things down for right now, because we're not doing full decorations. But I want to be able to kind of see, okay, this room is this room is this room is this. Where is the... That's not the back panel that I want. Where is the back panel that I want for this throne? Oh, here it is. And this is the one that I want, I think. How tall does it need to be? Oh, it's like, it's huge. Okay, so that's not gonna happen. What about this? That one's huge too. Okay, well, never mind. We will use the other back panel. Oh, but those don't match. Okay, well, we will deal with this later, the whole throne room, but there's just thrown down so I know what it is. This is going to be the banquet hall, so I'm going to throw some tables down in here. I actually need to get some more, some bigger, like, feast tables. I've seen, if any of you watch Mirror Ray, she has some that look really cool, and I saw them the other day and I was like, oh, I should look into downloading, and then I didn't. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna throw down some tables in here so I know that this is going to be the banquet hall. Okay. And because the kitchen needs to be near the banquet hall, whoop, no, this, this is going to be the ballroom. And then just past the ballroom is the kitchen. So throw in some kitchen stuff. I feel bad for the servants. They have to walk through. Maybe I should make this the ballroom and this dining. Yeah, that makes more sense. So this can be the dining hall, and that way the servants don't have to walk as far from the kitchen. By then another thing wise things will be cold. So this will be the ballroom. So I'm gonna just throw down the stuff in the kitchen and then the ballroom. I'm not sure really what we would use for the ballroom to make it the ballroom. I mean, I know what, let me rephrase this. I'm not sure what I should throw down for that. But anyways, let's just throw down some of the stuff in here. This is not the stuff I'm going to be using, but this way I know that this is going to be the kitchen. And so for ballroom, just for right now, we're going to throw down some carpets. Actually, where are those? I'm going to put the dance floors down in a minute, but let me see. These. It's just not big enough. Ugh. Poo. Oh well. Do they have? No, they don't. That's so sad. Oh well. Let's put down dance floors in here actually instead of doing this. So those would be under activities. One of the big dance floors. And a lot of this stuff isn't going to be the permanent, like in that room, like this dance floor I'm not going to use, but this way I kind of can go, oh, that's what I meant for it to be. So next, so this is the entrance, throne room, ballroom, dining room, kitchen, not sure yet. I do want to do towards the back here. Make a little music room. So I'm going to throw some musical instruments in there. So that's going to be a music room. I'm not sure what I should make this room. Well, for now I'll just leave that blank and we'll start going upstairs. And upstairs is where we're going to have some of the bedrooms and stuff. Let's go down and duplicate this. We're going to put that there and that there. And so for the bedrooms, I'm going to start by putting this off. And these are all going to be like guest bedrooms. So let's throw some beds in here. Well, if they're going to be guests, they've got to have nicer beds than that. We'll just throw these ones in here for now. They aren't the ones that we're going to keep probably, but we're going to throw those in there so I know what they are. So those will be guest bedrooms. And I think we're going to do like guests and servants over on this side, and then the royal family over here. The king and queen will probably have top floor. Well, actually, guest rooms, they're going to need bathrooms. So, actually, we'll only have 2 guest rooms over here. And then they'll have their own suite. Their own ensuite bathrooms. Scoot this back one. Scoot this back. Oh no. Okay, never mind then. We're not going to scoot those back. Okay. And for now, we're just going to throw a few doors in. Not going to be the permanent doors, but so these will be guest rooms and stuff. And this needs some doors to the outside for it. I'm going to choose these ones. Maybe I should put the royal family all on the top floor. And turn this into something else. Well, they need like a tea or drawing room as well, so let's put that over here. Actually, let's back that up a little bit more. This is going to be like maybe the queen's, more of her like hearth place, like her drawing room or whatever. Okay, and then we'll put that there. Okay, so I'm gonna save this. Now we're just gonna look and see what we've gotten done today. I mean, we've gotten a lot done. We've got the entire exterior basically finished. Oh, I forgot to put windows on there. Do I have them on the other side? No, I don't. Okay, I'm just completely finished with the windows. You know what? I'm just going to throw those down, and in just a second after the stream, I'll throw those in because we're just about done. But this is what we've gotten done. We've got the entire outside built. We've got some floor plans kind of coming together. We've just got to kind of finish the floor plans for the interior, uh, set it all up, and then of course garden. We've got to do a whole bunch of stuff with the garden, but I mean, we're looking good. I think we did a lot and we got accomplished a lot today. I am quite happy. So, I will see you guys next Monday, the 11th. We will probably be continuing, we'll probably be continuing this and then we'll be doing story posts the week after. But if that does get switched, I will let you guys know. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye.